A Mr. Clash here, another 3-star attack replay and a complete and utter total fail at a queen pop on this same base. So there I was making a queen pop for a different attack entirely in our recent war, and I was just asking for a friendly challenge to just any base would do. Get a bit of rust out of the old things. Hadn't been in war for a few weeks, about 3 weeks, maybe even a month. Anyway, this new member just not even in the clan for a day, just threw this base up. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll just do this. Now, the first three those lava hounds went down. They were supposed to be 3 balloons. That's what they were supposed to be. They weren't supposed to be 3 lava hounds. They were supposed to be 3 balloons. He had bowlers in the clan castle, so no need to lure. And there I am, sitting with 6 balloons left. And I'm like, yep, this is pretty well exactly where I want to be at this point. Good stuff, and got that. I put that haste spell in there. The Teslas were already down, and got 4 balloons left. 2 on the archer, 2 on the cannon. Lovely. Now the interesting thing about this off-handed friendly challenge was that we were facing this base in our current war that we're in, and I was going to do a queen pop on a different base, and I saw that they had this base in their war lineup, and I thought, well, you know what? I'll just do it on that base. Same deal. Now, what's the number one thing that I always tell you when you're doing a balloon raid? If you can, keep 2 balloons up your sleeve. More if you can. Minimum, keep 2 balloons minimum up your sleeve for cleanup, just in case. Don't need to drop all the balloons. Don't drop them. Keep them up your sleeve. So, with that in mind, now it's something that I always harp on about every time there's a Gobo Lalo attack or a queen pop. I'm always saying, keep 2 balloons up your sleeve for the back end. Keep 2 balloons up your sleeve for the back end. Well, here we go. Have a watch at my 2 balloons up the sleeve for the back end. Now, this is the war attack. I thought, yeah, well, you know, I'll do it on this base instead. I had trained up the queen pop for a different base, send in my balloons to lure the clan castle. Okay, so the queen's in a little bit of a different position, but I'd figured, look, you know, I can send the hound in from the right hand side. That will trigger the queen. The queen may trigger on the left hand hound, and the balloons coming in on the left from the mortar. Now, what I've done with the archers here, the reason I dropped 1 archer and then I drop 4 others is to drag the troops away from that trash building, because I didn't want the queen to start shooting a trash building. I wanted her to just get into the troops straight away. So 3 balloons, great. Lava hound on the left, fantastic. Lava hound on the right should trigger the queen. The left balloons should go over to the sweeper. The other balloons come in. And I thought, oh, well, you know what? I've got the rage spell there, and then with these other lava hounds, I'll put the other rage spell down. That'll sandwich the queen when the hounds pop, and oh my God, the hounds haven't popped. I better drop another rage spell in case they pop there. And Jesus, they haven't popped there either. So now I'm thinking, oh my goodness gracious. Now, good thing, now you just saw that. I dropped the 2 balloons up onto that archer just like I did previous. And now I've got the haste spell ready. Haste over these Teslas. Now I knew the Teslas were there because this is an iJack Sparrow base, and you can just go to his YouTube channel, you can look up the base. So I knew where everything was, and I've gone to drop my other balloons, and I'm like, where's my backup balloons? Where are they? Shit. No backup balloons. Watch what happens here. Oh my God. I've lost all the balloons. So at this point, I'm gobsmacked. I'm looking at the damage, and I'm thinking, you know what? When that hound pops, that'll be okay. I lost my queen very quickly, and I didn't know why. I was expecting her to path to the left, and I saw there was Valkyries down there. And I thought, well, these things up the top, the hound will pop. No problem. I'll drop my king. I'll clean this stuff up down the right-hand side. Hound popped nicely. Didn't take out the archer tower. Now I'm in deep trouble. Can I salvage this? No way. I don't have a hope in hell of salvaging this. There is no way these few pups are going to get through all of this trash and get to that archer and take that archer out. No way. Not at all. I'm buggered. We're going to watch this again and talk about my mistake. Now, I could still have salvaged this And it was so very, very annoying that I preach it all the time. Keep 2 balloons up your sleeve for cleanup. Back end, whatever. You never know why you're going to need 2 balloons. You know why I preach this? This attack is the epitome of why I keep saying bring 2 balloons as cleanup. Don't drop them all. And what was the difference? The difference was I spent 4 balloons on the lure. And my other balloon deployments were pretty similar, but I'd spent 4 balloons on the lure in this one, and in the other one I didn't. And that's why I had the 4 left over. So hello, silly me, right? If I'd done the lure on the first one, then I would have known, oh yeah, make sure, right? And I was just on autopilot at that stage. So the kill on the clan castle and the lure, that went beautifully. I used 4 balloons because I wasn't sure if there was going to be outside bombs there. I wasn't sure how closely this person was going to be matching their base to Jack Sparrow. Well, it turns out pretty well, damn well identical to him. So yeah, hello. Now, as you watch, you'll see the red bomb really screws up my massive balloons. But really, I did not keep 2 balloons up my sleeve. And that cost me tremendous. That cost the raid. It cost the raid, but it was still salvageable at that point. At that point, instead of just saying, well, the Lava Hound will take out the Archer Tower when it pops, instead of just assuming that would happen, if I had dropped my Barb King down there, my Barb King would have tanked for that Archer Tower. And the pups would have taken out the trash and then the Archer Tower, and I would still have had the raid. So you watch what happens. I have no spare balloons, right? If I'd had the spare balloons, 3-star. If I dropped the king, 3-star. Watch the red bomb. Oh my God, look at that. That is so disheartening. The wizard somehow is not shooting the Lava Hound, shooting the balloons. And there we go. You have no idea. The curse words that came out of me on this attack was phenomenal, obviously. I consider this a guaranteed 3-star that was just thrown away by being stupid. Look at all those pups there. If that Archer Tower was on my king's bashing apart those buildings, those pups are living, and the buildings are going down, but my king's taking the heat, and the pups come over, take out the Archer Tower, and it's game over. The base is finished. If I'd saved my 2 balloons, the base is finished. But I didn't. And I can't express it enough. Keep 2 balloons up your sleeve, even though I didn't. And this is why I say it. Cost me the raid. And that's a 3-star. It doesn't matter, we 3-starred the base anyway. But it should have been a 3-star. But just being stupid, negligent, not thinking it through enough, just autopilot, yeah, that'll do. Oh, holy crap, where's my balloons? My balloons are gone. That's where my balloons are gone. So anyway, that is my complete and utter fail. A guaranteed 3-star, thrown down the garbage chute, thrown down the drain, just for being stupid with my deployment. And then being stupid with my king and not salvaging it properly, just assuming the Lava Hound would take out the Archer Tower when it popped. So I hope you can learn something from my mistake. You really need to see how easy a 3-star can be turned into a non-3-star just by something so small, a red bomb, and not deploying your balloons correctly. So that's it for today. Now, I was harvesting my village the other day, and I said to one of the Larrys, he was just out and about, and I said to one of the Larrys, listen, when you guys send mail to each other, I know you send mail to each other in the other villages. I said, but I don't see a postman or anything. So, what sort of mail service do you have? And the Larry says to me, oh, we use Boney Express. And I said, now, listen, Larry, you wouldn't lie to me, would you? Because remember, I can see right through you. And he said, no, Chief, no, I wouldn't lie. I don't have the guts. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Please leave the video a like. I know it's longer than it would have been. You're seeing my absolute fail, which is a full 3-minute timer. So I know it's gone a little bit longer, but just seeing how a fail can happen when something maybe should have been a 3-star. figure that could probably help you. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.